October 12th, 1966, England. Serena stood apprehensively on the sidewalk, staring at her new house. The cab faded into the abyss darkness of which made up Witcham Street. At first glance, there was nothing lively about this residency. As she approached the house, the reek of decomposing timber and old floor mats filled the air. When she unlocked the door, sweaty hands grasped onto the rusty knob. The door had iron bars on it. They curled endlessly. Just thinking about them made her feel trapped and claustrophobic. And yet, this was her new home. The illuminations were dim. Every step she took through the misty corridors, a squeak echoed. She shivered. A breeze swept across her. She needed to sleep. Eventually, Serena found a place to rest in, the attic. She pulled the soft cotton sheets back off the small white bed and slipped her shoes on. Then, agonizing pain made Serena tense. It was as if 1,000 needles had speared her flesh. Her eyes rolled back into her head. The pain was unbearable. She held her breath and passed out. Lying in a pool of thick red blood, Serena awoke, light-headed, skin pale as a white canvas. She looked down at her leg and realized what cut her was still penetrating deep into her skin. Serena gripped onto the sharp object, ripped it out of her flesh. She wept as blood spewed out. She quickly took off her shirt and wrapped it around her body. Hours later, Serena identified the object. It was yellow, decayed, tallow. Her memory came back to what happened. She went up to the dusty attic to check if anyone or anything was there. Serena looked under the bed and found a pile of old boxes that the previous owners possessed. She unwrapped the meticulously tied bow that was wrapped around the thin cardboard box. The box was full of black and white photographs. It gave Serena a horrible feeling in her gut. Every one in all the photos had straight, deathly looking faces. After several hours of research about the previous owners, Serena uncovered that the previous family's father mass slayed all the children and the wife. Serena phoned the real estate agent in disgust at what she hadn't told her. "I can't live in this house," Serena yelled. Then, the phone went dead. Hair-raising steps came from the darkness of the deepest hallways. Serena's heart dropped into her stomach. She quickly turned and gasped. Then her life flashed before her eyes. A grotesque creature with razor-sharp teeth stared into her soul and devoured her. Date: Friday 13th October 1966. Police Precinct 35. Case 4570. Neighbours report disturbing sounds coming from house number 72, Witcham Street, at around 2300. Officers investigated the house and found the house to be empty. All we found was a pool of blood in the attic, no evidence of why there was a pool of blood, no bodies or no fingerprints. Nothing. Case closed.